my name is Tim Cunningham. I am the National Sales and Product Manager for Horse River Diesel Motorhome Division. Today we're going to be showing you the Berkshire 39A floor plan. With this floor plan on the Berkshire, our Berkshire platform is built on the Freightliner chassis. It has a 360 horsepower engine, 3000 Allison transmission, giving you 800 pounds of torque, so very ample for the size of the coach that it is. Let's get into it. Again, one of the standard features that we always have on our Berkshire platform is this nice slide-out generator tray. On this tray, you're going to have your 8K generator. With that 8K generator, you're going to have two ACs, 15,000 BTUs for each, with the front having a heat pump. But again, it's really good for ease of access, for accessibility, for maintenance and service work that you have there on your generator. As you come around here too, you're going to see the standard feature of a Berkshire, our top drop-down mirrors. Again, it gives you a really good vantage point for your blind spot awareness. You're going to have your cameras there in the mirrors as well too that pop up on your center screen. As you can see again on this Berkshire platform, again, we have a nice 30-inch entryway. This is a very big, robust door. It's really going to help with that noise dampening going down the road with the tight seal. Good access in and out of your motorhome as well then too. As you can see here too, you're going to have your entry door awning as well too. You're going to see this keyless entry that's new for 2020. With that keyless entry, it's part of our convenience package that gets you one 100-watt solar panel, the Wi-Fi extender, keyless entry, and then an amplifier for your cockpit speakers. But again, just ease accessibility on that as well. Coming around here, you're going to get into your first storage bay. That's going to have the shelving. There's your power outlets within that as well too. Back here is getting into the bulk of the pass-through storage. So you got good pass-through storage here. And then you also are going to have your nice oversized slide tray that comes out on either side. You're going to have your exterior entertainment center here. One thing I always point out too is the baggage doors. Again, talking about a tight seal in the front. You have a nice tight seal with these baggage doors, very strong, robust, keep everything protected down there. One thing that you can't really see as easily, but one thing that we do on top of that Freightliner chassis is we have an aluminized chassis skirt around that frame. That's going to be a rust resistant. So again, just trying to help with the longevity and the quality of your coach down the road. As you can see, I'm standing under a nice size awning here on this passenger side, being on this bigger full wall slide. With that being said, it has a nice dual pitch to it, gives you really good coverage if it's raining or anything like that. There is a motion sensor to it too that it can make it automatically retract for you. But this is also a very nice large hydraulic slide too that gives you that big awning. That hydraulic slide again is very robust, and again it's going to give the durability and the functionality and use for you. Getting back into this storage bay, you're going to have your 4 6-volt house batteries. There's an automatic or a disconnect switch in there for you, so you can turn it off if you put it into storage. Here is going to be your equalizer controls. Again, that's going to tie into this big full wall slide that we talked about, and then also your hydraulic jacks up and down on that. But equalizer is a good supplier for us for, again, that reliability. More storage back here. You have your Truma on-demand hot water heater. This is a tankless system. Again, it runs off the LP, 1 gallon of LP, about 3.5 hours of continuous hot water. So really efficient for a coach of this size as well. Getting around here, you have your standard rear mount radiator. You have your backup camera for your main screen in the front, and then you have your 10,000 pound hitch. Again, that's one of the benefits of having that 360 horsepower and 3000 Allison transmission. One thing that also to talk about too with that Freightliner chassis is on this rear axle you have a nice V-ride system from Freightliner. It's a really good stabilizer, helps keep your coach upright in curves or in crosswinds, so a lot less strenuous, again tying into that diesel pusher perspective. Here you have your 2 12-wall chassis batteries. Again, there's a toggle disconnect switch there. You have your 2000 watt pure sine Magnum inverter, and then plenty of room for your power cord. Standard 13 gallon def tank for diesel exhaust fluid. Get back here. This is really one of the bread and butter pieces that separates us from our competition. This is an individual water manifold system. It's a point-to-point connection on your plumbing lines. It really helps in case of water pressure issues and things like that. Also, if you ever had a leak just setting up camping, you can come over here and isolate it at that point, and it's not going to ruin your trip for you. You also have a nice control panel over here, so you don't have to always run back and forth inside of the coach to, you know, really check your tank levels and whatnot. Now we're getting into the driver's side storage area. So you got a storage bay here, and then you're into your slide tray on your driver's side. More storage. So really abundant for what you have here on that raised rail chassis. And then your 24.5 gallon LP tank that's going to tie into, you know, your furnace, that efficient on-demand hot water heater, and your 3-burner cooktop that you'll see as we get inside. Dual locking fuel fills on passenger and driver's side, 100 gallons. This compartment in here is going to show you your electrical components for your Freightliner chassis. You have a nice air truck valve here as well, and then you have your generator release right there. As we come inside the Berkshire 39A, again, as we mentioned on the outside, you're going to have this nice big entryway that leads into a nice cockpit. New for 2020 actually was a new digital dash from Freightliner. It got rid of all the analog gauges. So with that being said, we actually redesigned our whole cockpit dash as well too. We went to a little bit more of an automotive style dash, I would say. A little bit fresher, kind of keeping the same footprint that we had, but using the same ergonomics to tie into this nice digital screen that you have here. With that new digital dash from Freightliner, you have a lot more hands-free controls on your steering wheel, radio controls tying into there, and again, it's just a little bit more functional, I would say. The shifter pad actually used to be on the far wall here, and it's now tied into a toggle switch that's over here again, so a lot more accessible, I would say. You have ease of reach and access to all your buttons here for your shades and for, you know, your entry step wall cover as well too. So again, it's a very nice automotive style feel. Ties in well too then with our nice 10-inch radio screen here for you. Again, good visibility that you have within it. As you walk back again, as you can see, this Berkshire 39A2 also has this drop-down bed. The 39A is a bath and a half floor plan, so you know, sleeping could obviously be a little bit more desirable, but being 6 feet tall, I have plenty of head clearance here, and again, it comes up and down very easily and smooth, very quiet. And as you can see here, this ladder does come up here with the bed as well. And both of these cockpit suites are going to swivel around for you to get even more seating. The benefit of the 39A floor plan is you do have really good conversational point. You do have good opposing seating here. This has the optional theater seat here where you could get a hide bed, but again, we have plenty of sleeping for you. But you have a nice big pop-up TV, sound bar, and good, you know, again, conversational points, I would say. Then it really transitions and flows well back into it. You have a nice sized kitchen area here. You do have a nice pull-out little tray over here as well too. Plenty of storage. You're going to have your nice booth dinette over here. You can also get freestanding table and chairs option. We also have the TV back here too, just to kind of help with the feel of the unit and good visibility as we try and strive for all that with a nice fireplace. As you can see too, this is actually going to be our bronze maple cabinetry. That's going to be our lightest wood option that we have across the board too, so it's a good light tone for us. Really within the cabinetry as well too, it's all solid hardwood, fronts, fascias and all that. You know, you have good deep storage back here as well, and really throughout the unit, I would say. As we kind of move over here, you are going to have that convection microwave. You are going to have a gas LP 3-burner cooktop on here, and then you are going to have a nice residential farmhouse sink that you'll see later too as well. Moving back, you're going to have a nice residential refrigerator here. There is a nice pantry pull-out is here as well too. It's got an electric lock for you. Make sure it doesn't fly open because this is very solid hardwood too. Again, it fits the vibe of really not cutting a corner on that. You're going to have your controls right here for putting out your slide outs, turning on and off your lights and things like that. You can get an app on your phone to be able to do all that too for ease of access again for you. You're going to have your first half bath right here. Plenty of space. Good size for a half bath. Vanity storage, nice sink. Then we flow well back into a nice size, bedroom. Again, it's very open throughout the coach. You have a good line of sight from front to back, but a nice king size bed. You do have a nice door here, obviously, to shut yourself off. And Really good wardrobe space. This actually is going to encompass this whole slide out section right here too, so it goes from front to back on it. So you can get all your goods in there as well. As we come back here, nice actually, as you can see, a mirror. As we come into the rear bathroom here, you're going to have a nice size space again as a bath and a half floor plan goes as well too. You have this nice one-piece fiberglass shower, plenty of vanity storage back here for linen as well too, above the sink. You're also going to have your nice stackable washer and dryer over here. And because again, as it is a bath and a half floor plan, it's going to have a rear macerator toilet. But again, a nice size overall. One thing within the shower as well too I meant to mention is that it has a nice shower miser system. Within that too is a water saver system. So it's going to let you know when the water's up at temperature, so you're not wasting the water as it gets up to that point. But again, a nice size rear bathroom. Well, thank you very much for watching the video on our Berkshire 39A bath and a half floor plan. Hopefully you were able to gain some good insight. If for any other further questions, please visit your local dealer or the Forest River website. Thank you.